I'm ready. What up? Let's get to it. So now that Brian Flores is officially, man, let me repeat, what a great feeling, officially the defensive coordinator for the Minnesota Vikings. See, I talked about some vets who need to go or players who need to step up, young, older. But now that Brian Flores is in the building, you pretty much know his scheme, know he's aggressive, know the way he coaches, what he's going to bring to the table and to the personnel. And I know he will study his personnel to a damn T heavy. Now with some veteran players that might just stick around, that he might want to keep around heavy. Some I've said that might need to go. Not only that, right? It's players that will definitely benefit from Brian Flores being in the building. So let's get to it. First thing, the veterans who I said need to go. Harrison Smith, Zadarius Smith. Let me expound. Now, Hitman Harrison Smith, respect first off, always. Vikings legend. Now, do I think he has lost a step? Yes, I do. But with Flores in the building, I think, because he's definitely still a good player, solid, no doubt. The man had 5 picks last season. Can't take that from him. Of course, he wasn't utilized correctly, but me personally, I said he needs to go because they can free up cap space, bring another young guy in here, and I feel like he's lost a step. He's not the same. But now looking at the situation, looking at the coordinator who's in the building, Flores, Hitman still has ability. He's still a playmaker. He still flashes. He still can be utilized and be an asset on the Vikings defense because of, right, Brian Flores. That's it. Now, if Flores wasn't in the building, I would not be saying that Harrison Smith might or should stay. Like I have been saying all along, coaching plays a big role, a big part. Coaching majority, biggest, important, most important, then personnel. I don't care what no one says. You can have all the talent in the world, but if you don't have the good coaches to coach them up, to develop the players, put them in the best position to win, it won't work. You won't win. Heavy, man. Like it or not, real deal. But you talk about how Brian Flores loves to blitz, how his defenses, all of them, have been aggressive. You check his Miami defense, aggressive. One of the teams that blitzed the most in the NFL under his reign, heavy. Harrison Smith can be utilized correctly, in the box, out the box, acting like he's gonna blitz, then dropping into coverage. Things Mike Zimmer used to do with him, right? See, Ed Donatel didn't use him correctly. Harrison Smith should have blitzed a lot more, period. So I think Brian Flores, Harrison Smith can benefit majorly, heavy with Brian Flores now, man. I think now he probably can give the Vikings another 1-2 good years with Flores right there on the defensive side, coaching them up. Players can change, man, mentally, physically, etc. We saw that with Kirk. He reverted back. But you see what O'Connell did. Now you got Brian Flores, man. Damn near a coaching genius as well. Been a head coach. So he might want to keep Harrison Smith around because he is still a weapon, heavy. Don't get me wrong, respect to Hitman. He is still a weapon, Dick. So Brian Flores might just want to keep him around on the squad because he can utilize him, put him in different positions. That's what it's about, man. You got Z Smith. I got my questions on him, his injuries. Second half of the season, he did not perform well. To me, he didn't do enough to stay around. But once again, Brian Flores is totally different. With the style of defense he coaches, he's going to want guys who can get pressure. And don't get me wrong, when Z Smith is on his bag, he's in his bag heavy. Dig me? He's in his bag heavy, man. When he's elite, Z Smith, one of the best. He showed it the first half of the season. Second half, injuries, knee. I know injuries suck. It happens, but he wasn't the same. But if he can stay healthy and be elite, getting coached by Brian Flores in his scheme, man, Z Smith could be a problem. He could really cause havoc. if he can stay healthy. So another guy, veteran, who I said probably should go, Flores might want to keep him around. You dig me? No, these are guys, I say those two guys because they still have the ability to play good football. Now, guys like EK gotta go. Pat Pre probably has to go. Brian Flores loves man-to-man. Patrick Peterson got exposed. He's solid in zone, but man, it's a wash. No disrespect, it is what it is. We being real here. I want to see the Vikes win. The time is now. But Z Smith, Harrison Smith, they'll probably be around. And I wouldn't be mad at it, only because Brian Flores is in the building. Heavy. Now let's get to some of the younger players who are going to benefit. First guy up, Brian Asamoah, big dog. You talk about speed. I talked about him all year, man. He was not utilized correctly. Did not play enough, get enough reps, snaps, etc. I'm going to reiterate it once again. 4.5 speed, sideline to sideline speed. Crazy. You think Brian Flores isn't excited by him? Or you think Flores doesn't know some of the personnel already? You saw the tweet Asamoah sent out, right? Oh, he's happy. He's happy, heavy. He's ready, dog. Heavy, man. And I'm sure he will come back bigger, faster, stronger. He can be a problem. But can you imagine how he can be utilized in Flores' defensive scheme? Whoa! Got to get turned up a little bit heavy, man. The future is bright, dig me? But just imagine him blitzing damn near every play. Disguises, dropping back in coverage. Being able to showcase his talents, right? Brian Flores putting him in position to showcase his talents. His speed, quickness, agility, physicality. That's what he is. He's an aggressive player. Has to get better against the pass, but that run game, boom. He's aggressive. He attacks. He will hit you in the mouth. Heavy, man. Dig me? It's what it is. And Brian Flores will bring that out of him even more, man. That's why I'm so excited. Oh, man, I feel like these guys are going to get utilized correctly the right way. I would be shocked if not. Oh, man. Then you talk about Andrew Booth, Caleb Evans. Oh, man, if they can stay healthy. If they can stay healthy and available, the sky is the limit. Matter of fact, what do I say? It's no limit for those guys. Andrew Booth is already an aggressive corner. He loves to get physical. He loves to trash talk. He loves to play hardcore football, take chances, be aggressive. Flores loves that. He will fit well. Send him on a blitz. Put him in bump and run coverage, man to man. Let him get in the receiver's chest. Heavy. Caleb Evans, same way. Showing he can come up and hit. Stick you in the mouth. He has a lot of potential if he can stay healthy. He's a big corner, physical. Oh, imagine that. Bump and run finally. Press coverage. Mano y mano. Hit a man in the mouth. You dig me? Heavy, man. Big SKOL here. But if those two can stay healthy, man, come on. Come on, bro. They just got to stay available and stay on that damn field. That's the biggest issue. Talent will be there. I'm sure they will come back better next season. Get developed the right way, heavy, man. Get put in the right position. The right scheme, finally. Dig me? So all these guys will benefit. Now let's get to D Hunt. Some people say he's not the same. Vikings should look to trade him. No, hell to the no. Did a video on D Hunt. Go check it out when you get a chance. Hell to the no, you don't trade D Hunt. He's still elite. He still can be that guy. Even him not being utilized correctly, man, the whole season, he still had 10.5 sacks, man. He still did his thing, got pressure. You saw D Hunt in coverage. Who does that? Why? So D Hunt is still it. He's still that guy. He's still elite. I don't care what nobody say. And I guarantee you Brian Flores will not be dropping him in coverage. He will be sending him with that pressure. Oh, yeah, he will be sending D Hunt to apply pressure, dog. Heavy. So Danielle Hunter will definitely benefit from Brian Flores being in the building, man. Just from scheme alone. Even if he is standing up, I'm sure Flores will switch it up. Put his hand in the ground some plays stand him up, confuse the offense. That's what it's about. So D-Hunt will definitely, man, benefit from Flores being in the building. He can get back to himself, be more comfortable. You won't have a coach saying, oh, it's going to take Danielle Hunter some time. Mid-season, he's talking about it's going to still take time. Come on, man. Kill that noise. Coaching is so key. Coaching is key, man. Heavy. Don't forget it ever. Big SKOL here. But those are some guys who are going to benefit, man, greatly from Flores being in the building. I might get to a few later, but those are the main ones, man. Woo, I love it. You gotta love it, man. Once again, shout out Brian Flores for accepting the challenge, right? Not running from the smoke. Heavy. He want all the smoke, right? Like I said in previous videos, other coaches ran. It's all good. Vikings got the right guy. I love it. Heavy. But guys are gonna benefit. Don't be surprised if you see veterans perform or take their play to the next highest level. Yeah, to the higher level, man. That's what good coaching, great coaching brings to the table, man. Heavy. That's my opinion on it, man. Big SKOL head. Let me know your thoughts, your opinions in the comments. How you feel about it, man? About Flores and the players who will be around him, soaking up the game, knowledge, information. Man, they will all benefit. Feedback is much appreciated. Let's get to it, man. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm on and rock and rolling, man. Takes less than 1 second. Once again, Big SKOL here. Shout out all my big dogs, my subscribers, supporters. You are much appreciated for life. Don't forget it. On the grind here, man. Heavy. Oh, me. Oh, me. I ain't got no picture, hit me? SKOL like that. Heavy.